Hello, and welcome to PCTV News. I'm Liz McAloney.
And I'm Genevieve Smith. We are happy to have you here for our third show of the spring semester.
In today's show, we will bring you a feature segment on Half the Sky, the latest sports news, and an interview with the dancers and choreographers involved in dance production.
Last weekend, some members of PCTV caught up with the Half the Sky Club to learn more about how they are working to support our Principia community.
Half the Sky is a club that is mainly concerned with women's rights and with equality between men and women, so not just empowering women, so true femininity, true masculinity, and that also includes, of course, minority rights.
Take Back the Night will be later this semester, and it's an opportunity to hear from sexual assault and rape survivors about their experiences. The theme is empowerment, and Half the Sky finds that rallying behind and building empathy with survivors is a great way to empower them to share their stories with the community, and it allows everyone to just become more compassionate with each other.
So next year we're planning on having a website and to be more out there and accessible and to have resources that everyone can access.
We're screening a movie and it's called Is This Rape? Sex on Trial. And what it is essentially is this BBC documentary. It explores the idea of like the whole gray area of rape and trying to understand it. We are going to have 3 speakers on there from off campus. It's going to be an informal gathering in Perry Lounge, and we hope to see everyone there because this is an important topic that I think many people need to know about.
Thank you to the members of Half the Sky. The screening of Is It Rape? Sex on Trial will take place on April 22nd, and Take Back the Night will be on April 29th. Now over to Zeke with the latest in sports news.
Thank you, Genevieve. This week, PCTV News reporters were able to check out the softball game against Eureka. We played hard, but ended up losing by 1 play, 4-3. Here are some of the highlights from the game.
I'm Aaliyah Russell. I'm a double major in education and Spanish, and this is my second season. I came freshman year and then I left and came back, so this is my second playing season with the Panthers. It's been really good. We have a lot of potential this year as a team. We got some new fresh blood on the team now, and they're great in the box, and we're really excited about the upcoming games for sure.
I am a freshman. I started playing baseball when I was 4 years old, and then I switched over to softball, so I've been playing softball about, I would say, 10 years in baseball, 4 years, so altogether 14. Okay, the favorite part of the season so far is just being able to meet all my new teammates. They're all amazing, wonderful, strong women. I think more specifically, my favorite part has been going to Myrtle Beach because we just had a lot of fun just playing the sport that we all love. And we also just, outside of playing softball, we also love each other. So it's like a family on the field and off the field.
In better news, Principia was able to bounce back by winning their doubleheader against St. Louis College of Pharmacy. Nice job, ladies. And thank you to all who were willing to be interviewed. Now, back over to Liz for the latest in entertainment news.
Thanks, Zeke. This week, PCTV News caught up with some dancers and choreographers in preparation for this year's dance production. While this year will mark dance professor Hillary Wilcoxon's final year, the show still rests on the shoulders of many student choreographers. Here's what they had to say.
Principia students and faculty alike have been working hard on the dance floor once more. This year's version of dance production promises to be one of the best yet. Though for junior Courtney Paduski, the road to get here was quite demanding.
Well, I had a completely different piece to begin with. I had a different song, and I had been working in dance competition last semester with Hillary on it, and every time I was coming to class, I was supposed to have more, and it just wasn't happening. And so I heard one of my choreographer friends, had this song, but a different version of it, and then she decided to scrap it and was like, I don't like that. And as soon as I heard it, I was like, wait, I love the lyrics of that, and I love the poem itself. If you look up the lyrics, like they're really, really powerful as they stand on their own. And when I heard that, I looked for other versions. I found this version, and I knew immediately that this was what I wanted to do.
The story behind senior Taffany Kablay's piece originates from the sufferings of the people of the Democratic Republic of Congo, who used fashion as a statement of their freedom.
So it's very centered around the attire, because la sape means your dress, like the dress that you wear. But not necessarily a dress. It's a derivative of dandyism, and so it was copying colonizers and their style of dandyism during that time.
As for this year's unique show, Kablay finds the contemporary pieces to be the most intriguing.
I think dance prod, just in general, always has a lot of different varieties of types of dances. We always have a hip hop piece. There's always some kind of ethnic African, Indian, some kind of piece that is outside of the box. And then at the same time, this year we have a lot of different types of contemporary, which we haven't done in a long time. It's usually been very centered around just classical ballet and then some contemporary. But this year there's a lot of contemporary slash this, contemporary slash that.
For student choreographer Maddie Demery, her piece sits close to her heart.
I choreographed a piece this year that was inspired by a healing I had last summer, and it sort of evolved and is reminiscent of that, but it's really telling the story of a community that comes together after a natural disaster, and what that experience is like and how they're sort of guided together. And I choreographed the piece in order to accommodate all levels of dance styles, so it's unique in that I have dancers who have trained their whole lives, and I have dancers who walked into the auditions in December with notes. It's sort of unique in that it allows everybody to shine.
Beyond the stage lights, dance production has proven to be a laboratory of learning for students like Demery and Podusky.
I think what I consistently learn is just how to be clearer in how I explain things and talk to things, because every dancer has a different way that they see and think about movement and the vision that I've shared with them, and also being able to let go is a really big lesson that I think all choreographers go through at some point. And even if you've done it a lot, you still learn it every time, that you kind of have to, at some point you have to step back. It's normally around this point, and just trust that your dancers know what you've given to them.
Dance production will be in Cox Auditorium from April 13th to 15th. PCTV News, Zeke Willett.
Dance production will take place in Cox Auditorium on April 13th, 14th, and 15th at 8 p.m. Best of luck to everyone involved in the show.
That's it for this week's show. Thank you for being with us as we covered the latest Prin news.
Remember to like us on Facebook to keep up to date with coverage on Prin News and Campus Life. See you soon.